Hello everybody, Psy StarCraft here, continuing the Psy vs vileSpanishiwa epic best of 7 pseudo series. I hope you guys enjoyed last game. vileSpanishiwa was able to take it, and if that is a spoiler for you, then that's your fault for watching the games in the wrong order. Yeah, vileSpanishiwa was good at taking it. And we're talking about SC, having some deeper thoughts about whether or not SC is in the future for either of us. And I said maybe when Heart of the Swarm comes. As you guys know, I haven't been the most active as late. I've been streaming about once or twice a week, and I really do apologize. Like, when I made that video saying I was coming back, I 100% planned on coming back. I really wanted to start playing, getting Grandmaster, but then I hit the ladder again, and then it's just like, rip out my fucking heart and eat it, you fucking asshole. And it's so demoralizing. I don't know, man. I can't even talk about it. Can't talk about it. Don't make me talk about it. God. Pull it together. Pull it together. Okay. Alright, this map is Shakira's Plateau. The map is Shakira's Plateau. vilePsY in the bottom left, green Zerg. vileSpanishiwa from Team Vile, vilegaming.com. Check it out. You know you want to. In the top right has the yellow Protoss, picking the yellow color because, of course, he is Asian. Fucking yellow. And very beautiful Asian at that. That's a really fast probe scout, actually, and anyway, the series is 2-3 in his favor. I really need to win this if I want to stay into it. And now this drone, running out there. I do have a spawning pool on the way already, but this drone, I want to try to bait what kind of buildings I can. You know, bait some cannon or bait some pylons, bait a gateway if vileSpanishiwa is doing it because he loves doing that. And there we go. I do bait the pylon, which doesn't even matter for me because I have a pool on the way. So this is a trick that you can use to kind of screw up a Protoss and make them waste at least 100 minerals. But knowing Spanish, he's going to be throwing down a lot more than that. Oh, he's getting a 2-gate. Luckily, I do drone scout this in time. This Overlord's going to see that he's not here, so I was able to run directly to the space. And I saw the Corona boost as well. So luckily, I did go pool first. If I did not go pool first, this 2-gate would actually do a lot of damage. It'd be very scary. So the pool is down. And there are a couple things you can do. You can get a lot of queens, maybe a spine or two, and a lot of lings, or 2 queens rather. To get rid of these zealots, but a more foolproof method that I like a lot more is just to go straight into a roach warren, because the zealots might get into your base and might, you know, be running around for a second or two, but the roaches are timed pretty well that the zealots really won't do anything. See, look at this long travel time. The roach warren's almost here, and I can pop out like 3 or 4 roaches and just kite any number of zealots in my base as long as I want. You just might need to micro your drones a little bit. And look at this, he's actually walling off. This is not a complete wall off. He's got a fort, so I think he wants to cannon zealot wall off here, but the zealot's going to come late. The roach is already on the way, and I don't think this is going to work from Spanish. He is able to, oh, he's going to lose the probe. He can't build any cannons without probe. Probe goes down. Is he going to replace it? I think he is. There goes the second probe. He needs to block this off with these zealots, but the roaches are on the way, and this is part of the reason I like responding to the roaches more than just the lings. They're much more versatile, and actually Spanish should have seen that roach one. I don't know if he did or not. And this probe isn't going to get there in time, so had I not picked off that probe, this could have been completely different. Now these roaches are out, and it looks like I'm going to be focusing down this forge. A couple drones on the way. No more. Oh, third roach on the way. That's actually going to help immensely. And they actually can't get out. I think the Zerglings can get out, but the roaches can't get out. Maybe. This forge almost down. Still only 2 zealots from vileSpanishiwa. He's spending so much money on cannons, he couldn't really afford to produce more. So a third zealot on the way, but still just 2 zealots against 2 Zerglings and 3 roaches. What is that going to do for him? Now, one thing I notice here is look at the placement of these buildings. I was able to snipe the probe. There's no way he's going to have a third one on the way, or at least I don't think so. Kill the zealots. Micro it a little bit, and now look at this. I noticed that there is a hole in his defenses. He had no other pylons powering him. So I'm just going to chill out on the left side, not worried about killing these cannons or anything, and just destroy the pylon. And vileSpanishiwa realizing his mistake, and now as a result is so far behind in this game. Harvester's 19-18. He's trying to replace it with another cannon or another pylon. What are you thinking, Spanish? That's not going to do anything. And he does smartly cancel that. And the warp gate's not going to happen. These cannons not going to happen. And he's got really nothing. He does have a stalker because the cybernetics core is still up. But that's going to go down shortly. I've got 8 roaches. And this is plenty of roaches. At this point, you don't want to get hasty. You know you're already way far ahead. You don't want to do anything crazy like counterattack with the roach force. I mean, would it work? it would probably work in this situation, but it's just not something I wanted to do. I wanted to just macro up and try to turn this into a normal game where I'm already extremely far ahead. I am going to push out with these roaches, but if you notice the production tab, I'm not making any more. I'm just making a lot of drones. I'm making a second queen. The second hatchery is already up for when he did block me out. I probably could have held off on that. Didn't necessarily need that. I just wasn't sure if I would be able to get out of my base. And of course, I have to mention the obligatory, it's okay, you're Protoss, because everyone knows that Protoss is OP. Now, he's got 2 stalkers against 8 roaches, and they can't really kill my army. It's not like he's going to kite my roaches to hell and back, and then they're all going to be dead. But it is going to deter me from attacking. And this is really a vileSpanishiwa move. He knows if he had stalkers up here, I would have moved as far into his base to know I can beat this. I don't even have to get anything else. I can just kill him right now. But vileSpanishiwa, he's going to move out here where I don't really know what he has, and fend me off with these 2 stalkers because he can just kite me indefinitely, really. And that's actually very smart. He's such a genius. And this Zealot, how many kills did that Zealot have? I don't know where he came from. Probably just 1 or 2, maybe. Oh, he's chasing down the drone. Is he gonna get the kill? Oh, he does get a kill. So 1 kill from that Zealot. That was worth it, considering how the useless the Zealot would be against my roaches. Now the harvest count. Oh my goodness, 35 to 20. And that really shows you how far behind Spanish really is just from that first attack. He's just now getting his replacement cybernetics score up. He does have a Nexus, so he's going to be chrono boosting a lot of probes as a result to catch up. He thinks he's okay. I'm kind of thinking otherwise from watching this game. 40 to 24. Hive or layer tech is on the way. I've got 2 gases. Looks like I might be moving towards 4 gases. This is about the right time for that. I've got about 40 drones, 28 on minerals and 12 on gases. A decent number. I'd say that's the minimum number that you want to get 4 gases, though. And these roaches will be able to defend for quite some time now. Is Ovi the Overlord moving up? Yes, he is. And if he moves up here, man, I'll be able to see his tiny, tiny saturation. Asians have tiny saturation. Oh, and he's going the Stargate game. He knows he's behind, and he knows he has to do something drastic or something different. If he were to try for just a standard gateway army, like gateway into like Immortal into Colossus, that probably wouldn't work. So he's actually going to Starport. Unfortunately, Hydra Den already on the way, and Over the Overlord is going to scout this just momentarily. I always forget about my Overlords right after I morph them. And the Stalker's going in for some scouting. These roaches do have speed on the way, but I'm able to catch them at the ramp a little bit off guard. So 1 Stalker going down. vileSpanishiwa now fielding a single Stalker and 3 cannons. This is scary indeed, people. And it turns out I could have just moved up with like 6 more roaches to add to my 8 that I already had and just totally annihilated him. But, I mean, it doesn't mean I'm behind. It doesn't mean I lost my opportunity or anything like that. Still up by 15 harvesters, and I've been up by about 20 harvesters all game. In comes Over the Overlord, or Ovi the Overseer. They have similar names, but they are different people. Do not make fun of him for it. And there we go. I am seeing the Phoenix, and I am seeing these Phoenix as well, able to contaminate one of the Stargates. And it's always fun. It brings me a nice warm feeling in my heart when I'm able to contaminate a Stargate that has a that has a chrono boost on it. And that's so good. I mean, look at this. I'm essentially lowering his Phoenix count by 1 when I do that. So now he has 1 less Phoenix than he would have. And this is a lot of roaches and Hydras. 7 Hydras. You got to go heavy on the Hydra side. As you see, I'm doing 8 more Hydras on the way. When you sense Phoenix or when you know Phoenix are coming. Because Phoenix, they do bonus damage to Hydras. So it's really a number thing. Do you have enough Hydras to kill Phoenix faster than they can lift up and kill Hydras? Yes, that is an actual mathematical equation. So the supply count now 110. It's 52, and here we are pushing in, not taking the 3rd. I'm worried about rallying my Hydras, and I've only got 7 right now. I want to wait for the reinforcing ones. 7 plus 3 more. Spanish just with 3 cannons, a single Stalker. And how many Phoenix does he have? He only has 4 Phoenix, 3 Phoenix. He actually loses 1, and damn it. Damn it from Spanish. Attack moving these roaches in, or moving and attacking these roaches in, and I've got too many Hydras. His Phoenix just came too late. And that was a result of a poor opening from Spanish. A good idea, but I was able to snipe that probe, and that really hurt him. He wasn't able to do much after that. So responding to a 2-gate with the roaches ended up winning me that game, and just a standard Roach Hydra follow-up to finish him off. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Thanks for watching, and GG! GG. GG.